What's up, y'all? Let me make sure my sound is on, honey, because you know I will forget in a heartbeat. What's up, Fun Zipper, Andrea, Just Lovely, all the mods in here. Andrea, Mr. Debonair, Juno. Yes, okay. Puffy's mom was in here. Who was first in the room? Just Lovely was first in the room, honey. Just Lovely is first in the room. Let me cash out Just Lovely some money for being the first person in the room. Shout out to Just Lovely. I appreciate y'all. Ah, shoot, look at Noxema. Noxema's in the house. I have to remind everybody now, mods, be on your best behavior. Do not block anybody. Y'all know I like the trolls, unless they being mad disrespectful. And you know, that's a little bit subjective, but you know, I don't mind, you know, disagreements and things like that. Let the trolls troll. Hey, you guys, come on in, come on in, come on in. We got a lot to talk about. It's been a minute since I've been in here. Hold on, let me turn off this drone. You know how I am. I will forget. Y'all like my Real Housewives of Atlanta set? I got a piano. Oops, it's over here. I got a piano. I got a dog scratching at the door. Stop, Biggie. I got all kind of things, y'all. Y'all can't touch me and my fashions and my light fixtures and things. Y'all can't touch me. What is up? Hey, Weena Andrews. Yes, I just, I'm the blog goddess. I'm the blog goddess. I'm not cutting off any heads or anything. Not today, I don't think. Well, look, we're going to go ahead and get started. Look, RLM3. First of all, I want to say congratulations to RLM3, honey. RLM3 has accumulated over 2,000 subscribers in less than a day or two. Was it a day or two, Robert? Robert from Twitter is over there reviewing Basketball Wives, honey. He is killing the game, and I want to say shout out to him. Also, y'all support other content creators. We got Just Lovely in here. We got Andrea in here. Princess AGTV might be in here. It's all kind of people in here. Look at Juno is in here, but Juno stopped making videos, honey. Juno could have been there too, but he forgot. He just gave up, child. But shout out to RLM3. Definitely go check him out. But, okay, thank you guys for tuning in tonight. It is Friday night, honey. I do not have a date. I am sitting here lonely in my feelings. I'm just kidding. I'm not lonely at all. But I did want to come on and talk to you about a few things that's going on online. Y'all know I am the blog goddess, and the blog goddess is always keeping her ear to the streets. So I got some hot tea. I got some lukewarm tea, and I got some just plain old information for y'all. So, first of all, I want to talk about the Instagram. Have y'all been on Instagram recently? Y'all notice it's some changes going on at Instagram. Instagram is changing a lot of things. Y'all know they do this periodically. They shadow banning people. They hiding accounts. They don't want people to prosper. People is mad and angry because, you can't find, their accounts when you look for them and things like that. But what do I always tell y'all? What have I told y'all from the moment I came on YouTube? Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, those accounts belong to who? Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and Facebook. It is not yours. You're just renting space. So if they choose to change some things, it's not up to you. It's not up to you. You either accept it or you move on to another platform. That being said, Instagram made some changes this week that they rolled out to everybody. They had been kind of rolling it out slowly, and they deleted the dang follower tab. And I don't know if you are an avid Instagrammer like myself. I be on there lurking because I told y'all I halfway quit Instagram. This used to be me. I used to be all up on Instagram like this late at night, looking, trying to see what celebrities talking to who, what celeb is liking who following who in the middle of the night. You know, we have to pay attention to those things when we're bloggers. You know, we pay attention. But Instagram deleted their follower tab, and the follower tab pretty much, let me show you what it looks like for those of you who may not have remembered. Can I put it in the front? Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Where'd it go? Hold on, now I can't find it. It's behind me. How I get behind me? Oh, there it is. Instagram removed their following tab, and if you can see, it used to look like this, and you can see like who's following who, who's liking who, what people had said, left a comment on such and such post. You used to could see all of that. Now look on the right. You got nothing. Only thing you can see is your activity. You can see who following you. You can see who liking you. You can see who commenting on your post, but you can't see nothing else. Now, I don't know about you, but it's a whole bunch of people out there upset, angry, mad, want to fight, want to start petitions, want to quit. And I'm just tickled because look, now I go back to YouTube now. Now people can stay out my damn business when I'm creeping, when I'm comment creeping, when I'm leaving comments on people, when I'm thirst trapping, when I'm on somebody's page talking about how fine he look. Now y'all can mind y'all business. Now y'all can mind y'all business. And what's next? What's next for Instagram to remove? I think they're gonna remove the likes next. You know, they've been talking about that for a minute. And if they remove the likes, what y'all gonna do then? What y'all gonna post then? If you can't get your mandatory 100 likes on your picture, how you know if it's cute or not? How you know if your outfit is good enough to go to the party if you don't have no likes? How will you know? I'm just confused. Like, what's gonna happen to the psyche of the youth today if they remove the likes button? I don't know, but I'm hoping. I don't know. You said what the influencers gonna do when the likes disappear? You know what's gonna happen, Ultimate Girlfriend? Good question. You know, Instagram has already set up where if you're a business or if you're an influencer, you can see, you know, how many people are looking at your post. You can see the demographics. You can see like the highs and lows and the views on the videos. You can already see on there. So what you need a like for? I don't care if you like me or not. You looking. So that's what advertisers want. They don't care if you like it. You care if they like it. So I'm like, oh my God, this is gonna be great. This is such a social experiment. It's like they build all y'all up to bring y'all all the way back down. It is great. And I keep telling y'all, Instagram is owned by Instagram. And then it's some other people who get pissed off because Instagram keeps snatching their accounts. They get up to 100,000 or 500,000 or 1 million or whatever the case may be, and Instagram snatches their account. And they're like, how am I supposed to conduct business without my Instagram account? Well, maybe perhaps start your own platform. Maybe perhaps, you know, use Instagram as an aside. Why are you focusing all of your attention on something that doesn't even belong to you, that can be snatched at the drop of a hat? I'm just saying, I've been telling y'all this. How many years I've been telling y'all? I keep telling y'all, and y'all don't hear it. Invest in your own platform. And I know people are like, blogs are dying, blogs are this, it's all about Instagram. Clearly it's not all about Instagram. Instagram is making the money for Instagram. But again, I digress. Instagram is owned by Mark Zuckerberg. Exactly. Mark Zuckerberg owns the world right now. Instagram, Facebook, all y'all information, all y'all phone numbers, all y'all contacts, everything, honey. He want to call your great grandmama. He got that information already because y'all done connected y'all contacts to everything, child. We just, man, everybody knows everything, and the feds are always watching. But again, I digress. Enough about Instagram. Now, let me see what y'all say. Let me see what y'all talk about. Instagram will eliminate the influencers so people can pay for ads. More money for Instagram. You got that right, Ultimate Girlfriend. That is exactly what's the point? Do you notice those targeted ads that are now, when you scroll in your feed, you can't even see your friends' feeds anymore without seeing an ad for some shoes or something that you might have like been looking at on in the Google. Now all of a sudden it's in your Instagram. They are collecting so much data on you. But let me see what else. I'm going back to pagers and yes, get you a pager, girl. Let me beep you 411. No, 911. Isn't 911 just lovely? You remember, I know you still got that pager. I saw you with it the other day. So now, I don't know if y'all have noticed or not, but, we're going to go into some Real Housewives, a little Real Housewives of Atlanta tea, just a little bit. Y'all seen Portia and baby Pilar all on the Instagram. There go her sister Lauren. Portia has been named the celebrity advocate for March of Dimes. And, March of Dimes is, a organization, a nonprofit organization that basically focuses on the well-being of healthy mothers and healthy babies, prenatal situations, situations that happen after the child is born, all of that. So now Portia has dedicated her life to a cause. And it's interesting because all of her Real Housewives of Atlanta sisters joined in to help celebrate Portia being given this honor. Everybody was there. Let me see. Hold on. Here's the picture. Shout out to Freddie O for capturing the image. Marlo, Nene, Candy, Kenya. There's Portia. I can't see. Who is that? Oh, that's Kenya. That's Shamia with the green on. Portia, Kenya, Cynthia, and Tanya. They all came through to Portia's rainbow party because Portia, of course, calls Pilar her rainbow baby because she had a miscarriage before. She suffered from fibroids and she didn't think that she would ever have a baby. So the light at the end of the tunnel is a rainbow baby. So the event, which was held last week, you can see it all on straightfromtheA.com. Portia had it decorated in balloons, rainbow balloons. It was a very beautiful event. There's some of it. Hold on, let me see. There's some of the event. Hold on, let me put some more pictures up for y'all. There's they honored her, and so yeah, you can see all, and I'm sure there'll be a part of her storyline this season about Portia being honored for the March of Dimes, celebrity advocate for the March of Dimes. Now, y'all saw Kenya was there, right? Now, speaking of Kenya, y'all know Kenya is going through her situation with Mark. They both issued statements saying that they were divorcing. Kenya said it's not working. Mark said, I'm leaving. In his statement, he was saying that he has made the decision. Nobody keeps talking about, I'll be looking at the words. Mark said, I have made the decision to divorce. Kenya said, we are parting ways. So there's this story going around about Mark having another family, having kids, was cheating on Kenya, got all these kids behind her back, all of that. And my sources say that nobody is believing Kenya, especially the people on the set. If you recall, Kenya and Mark were both together just days prior to the statement being made. They were on the Tamara Hall show. Then they were at Mark's Men's Lab event. And at Mark's Men's Lab event, Kenya and Mark apparently got into it on camera, and Mark allegedly called her a attention whore. And all hell broke loose. Kenya got egg on her face. She was so embarrassed she couldn't believe Mark would speak to her that way while the cameras were rolling. Now, it's just coincidental, I guess, that all of a sudden, now he got all these kids. Now he's cheater. Now he got a wife. And now he got an ex-wife. And now he got all these things that he never had before, right when he disrespected her on camera. So it's feeling like, to me, Kenya's got her hand in the pot. She's feeding people stories. All these sources came forward telling all of these bloggers, I don't want to name names because, that's Kenya's friend. But, telling certain bloggers that are partial to Kenya that, Mark has a family that Kenya didn't know about, and she was devastated and this, that, and the third. And so, like, everybody who's been around Mark and Kenya was like, that's a lie. They've been questioning Kenya And nobody believes it. Nobody believes it. The ladies don't believe it. This is what my sources told me. Nobody believes it. They've been calling Kenya out on it. Like now, all of a sudden, he been a cheater. He's been doing all this, but at first, he was the perfect man. Did you just find out yesterday, like what had happened? We don't know. But Kenya did the exact same thing to all of the men in her lives. If you haven't noticed throughout the years, when Walter wouldn't fall in line, what did Kenya do? She threatened him, she threatened to call him gay. She was insinuating that he was gay because he didn't want to be with her. He didn't want to marry her. She tried to ruin his reputation because her platform is bigger than his. Matt was crazy anyway. We already knew Matt was crazy, but it was kind of like the same thing. Of course, Kenya gonna poke the bear. Kenya know Matt was crazy. They caught it on camera. They caught him, busting windows and stuff on camera. Why he busting windows, I don't know. I'm not gonna blame Kenya because, I'm not gonna blame the woman for being attacked by a crazy man. But Kenya knew certain things, and Kenya promised him certain things, and Kenya didn't deliver certain things. According to him, she promised him money. She promised him $10,000 for, appearing with her on the show, and then she said she wasn't going to do it, so he went all crazy. That's according to him. I got a monster under my desk. That's according to him. So, it's always a situation where Kenya is with the biggest platform, and then she decides to, spin the narrative. You said, so Matt's form of crazy gets a pass, but Kenya's form doesn't. Kenya's form of crazy isn't illegal. Okay. But again, I digress. So now, since people are calling her out about it, specifically, I believe Nene may have called her out about it. Now Kenya's been caught on tape saying that Nene Leakes is a bully. So I guess she feels bullied by Nene because Nene has been calling her out on her shit, allegedly. That's what they say. Hold on, I'm gonna play a little clip that someone sent over. I believe TMZ captured it, but it was also on Instagram. Here it is, right here. That's it.
There's lots of drama between you and Nene. Like, you guys used to be friends. What happened?
I guess people's true colors just, had to come out at some point.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So listen, out of all the housewives, she seems to be the most threatened by you. Like, why do you think that is? Like, why do you think you rattle her case so much?
I mean, I'm fabulous, honey. I mean, look at me. I'm fabulous. Now, you know what? Honestly, I don't know. It is definitely an issue that's within her. I don't know why she's so intimidated by me, but I really just wish she would get herself together because, I come in peace, but
Sure.
She just always seems to find a way to be bothered.
Do you feel like she's a bully?
Oh, she's absolutely a bully. She's bullied everyone on the show.
Okay.
That's the truth.
Yeah, so listen, so you got a couple of people that's jumping on her bandwagon. You got Eva.
So Kenya feels that Nene is a bully.
Like,
No, Eva's on my bandwagon.
Really?
She's actually coming today.
So she's calling her out,
Nene,
honey. She's calling her out as a bully. Now, look, I just find it interesting that the person who has been known to be a bully is now allegedly being bullied by Nene. I guess because she's being called out on her stuff. Like, I'm confused. I come in peace, not Kenya Moore. Did she come in peace when she was talking about coochie crack during season 5? Exactly, Robert. I don't know. You said she's a Sagittarius like Evan Lozado. Ooh, child. That's a gag. Now that's a gag. But again, I digress. Eva Marcille of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all know she gave birth to a son that she named Maverick. She has released a first picture of her son. Hold on, let me see if I can pull him up. She has released a first picture of baby Maverick. The first picture. Normally, people keep their pictures to themselves. But, it's only been a week and Eva was like, look at my baby. Look at my baby. Isn't he cute? This is little Maverick. I guess is, Eva couldn't get no People magazine sponsorship. She decided to go ahead and put him on the Instagrams. There is baby Maverick. I talked about it in the last live about Eva, about Mark announcing that Eva had given birth during an event. So it's only been a week. I think she had him like September 27th or somewhere around there. Don't quote me on the date, but that's when she had the baby. But she also shared images of baby Marley and baby Mike. Hold on, let me put them in there. Marley and Mike. And Mike is the little Michael Jr. is getting big. There's Mike and baby Marley. And there's some drama going on with Eva and her Marley's father as well, because apparently what's his name, Kevin McCall said he did not approve of Eva giving his daughter's name Michael Sterling's last name, and that he didn't sign off on his parental rights. That's what he's saying. I don't know the story. Those of you who have been following it may know it a little bit better than me, but apparently he's headed back to court to dispute it. And yeah, so who knows, that may be a part of Eva's story. It may not. It seems to me Eva wants to keep all of that on the low and offline, but there's that. You said Kevin McCall is Leo. Fine. Us Leos, we kind of crazy. We're a little touched as Leos. You know how it goes. We're very passionate when it comes to love relationships. And Kevin McCall, I don't know if I want to call him passionate, but apparently he was a little touched in that relationship. He seemed a little obsessed, in my humble opinion. Now, speaking of relationships, somebody is involved in a new relationship. Somebody has been caught kissing online and the picture has gone viral. Have y'all seen Usher Raymond with his new boo online? Have y'all seen him? Usher has a new girlfriend, honey, and he is, I guess she's saying he is such a good kisser, or she is such a good kisser, because he's smiling, he got his gold tooth showing and everything, and I'm like, oh, Usher, okay, we see you. Let me zoom it in a little bit. Usher, we see you, okay. So apparently the lady has been identified as Jennifer, I don't know how to pronounce her first name, her last name, Cook. Hold on, let me look it up. Jennifer something. It's Italian, whatever it is. But she lives in Goicoechea, Goicoechea, whatever. That's her last name. But she's in Atlanta. I guess they met in Atlanta. They've been hanging around each other for quite some time now. Allegedly, Usher was, seeing Miss Goicoechea. Let me stop. Usher was chilling with Miss Jennifer for a long time. They were like pictured together. Remember when he had them dreads earlier this summer? They were together at a party in Atlanta. And my sources say, I have some of the best sources ever, but I never reveal who they are. But my sources say that he cheated on his wife with this girl. And I'm like, what? He been fighting in court over the herpes, and he had a girlfriend this whole time. No wonder his wife left him. No wonder they getting a divorce. Is the divorce even final? Y'all remember he married the lady that he cheated on Tamika Raymond with, and Tamika cheated on her husband with Usher. They got together, they had babies, and they got married, and then Usher allegedly cheated on Tamika with her bridesmaid, and then he allegedly cheated on Tamika with the Grace Miguel, who was also working in the music industry. She ended up like managing him for a little while, and now he allegedly cheated on Grace with this particular lady, and this particular lady look just like Grace. Don't she look like Grace? I guess he has a type, honey. Tamika was the only black girl. I like brown, black girls. But allegedly, Usher has a type, and he's been sticking with it. And so he has a new girl. Now, speaking of Usher's type, y'all remember Quantasia? Who said that Usher gave her the herpes? Do you remember Quantasia? I don't know if I'm the only person who remember Quantasia. Quantasia has, she had a huge story. huge, and look, no pun intended. She had a story about how she met Usher at the Days Inn, and allegedly they hooked up, and he gave her the herpes. She had dates and times of the everything, and her attorney came out and they spoke on it. Well, they say Quantasia must have got a check, honey, because Quantasia been flashing a whole bunch of money online. Quantasia been really, really traveling. Quantasia been in Beverly Hills. You see, she getting her fitness on. Her doctor must have told her she got to lose a few pounds before, she gets some nip tuck. But apparently, she got some, some coins, and now she could get whatever she wants. She can get whatever she wants. Allegedly. But the case was quietly dropped. She dropped it. And my thing is, if she was lying on that man, do you think that Usher would have let her drop the case without him filing a subsequent defamation lawsuit against her? I'm just saying, I'm just out here, I'm just a blogger, I'm just, looking just like y'all looking. But the case was quietly dropped back in September, and Quantasia quietly is all on Instagram flashing all these dollars and cents. Quantasia is traveling, Quantasia is on jets and stuff. It's like, okay, Quantasia, you better get it. You better get it, Quantasia. So apparently Usher doesn't have a type. So I guess I retract that statement. Usher does not have a type. Now, I skipped all over Cynthia Bailey. I'm so sorry. I forgot. I was supposed to keep her in the Housewives segment. Oh well. She's so easily forgotten. But Cynthia Bailey has announced that she and Mike Hill will be getting married October 10th, 2020. She said, save the date. It's going to be the biggest wedding in history. She didn't say all that. I'm saying it. But y'all save the date. Keep it. Write it down. Let's see if it comes to fruition. We don't know. Let's see if Bravo gonna pay for it. Let's see if Cynthia gonna get her a wedding special. Let's see. Portia got one. Nene got one. Candy got one. Hell, Cynthia already got married on the show. We want to see her married again. Do we want to see it? Press 1 if we want to see Cynthia in a wedding show. I just want to know, are y'all interested? I don't know. Y'all might be. I don't know. I think Cynthia, she's the only one who hasn't had a spinoff. Who's to say? Who's to say that Cynthia is not worthy of a spinoff? Let me see. You said 2. Press 1 if you think Cynthia should have a spinoff, and press 2 if you'll wait. You said we already seen it. No, that's okay. We don't need to see number 2. Kenya hasn't had a spinoff. That's because Kenya didn't get married. Oh, my bad. Okay, so there's a picture. Cynthia says, save the date. This time and day next year, 10/10/20, I will officially be Mrs. Cynthia Denise Bailey. Officially, Cynthia Denise Bailey. Congratulations to Cynthia for letting us know that a year from now she will be Cynthia Denise Bailey. Okay, y'all don't seem too interested. Okay. Now, last but certainly not least, we've been talking about Basketball Wives for a week or so now, and I kind of caught up, but not really, but I get the gist of it. And apparently, this situation between Evelyn Lozada and OG is like heating up. Evelyn has like started doing press. She's gone on who is it? Jason Lee had Evelyn on there. I want him to have. Y'all think Jason Lee had OG on there? Cause why we gotta hear from Evelyn? We don't want to hear Evelyn. We've seen what she had to say and what she's doing. I want to hear from OG. Somebody call OG. Tell OG to do some interviews so we can hear what OG has to say. Apparently, Evelyn went and got a restraining order against OG, pretending that her life was in danger. And the judge said, get out my courtroom. The judge said, "Get out of here. I don't believe you. Go away. In fact, since you've already filed a civil lawsuit against this woman, handle all of your grievances with that lawsuit, because this right here ain't it." And so, it was dismissed. Meanwhile, if you saw the reunion, they had OG separate from the rest of the cast, saying that she was a liability because she was dangerous, because she had threatened to, hit people, kill people, whatever the threats were. Shawnee claims that she pushed her or shoved her off stage. There has been no footage of anything, shown. And I'm still like, why are y'all saying all this stuff and not showing and prove what this girl did? But anyway, they made her sit in a separate area while they filmed on the set. OG originally was going to leave because she was like, I've earned my position on the couch. Why should I have to sit in a different set? They tried to tell her that Tammy Roman, had wanted a different set, so it was already set up, and so she shouldn't be offended. But come to find out, Tammy then got online after the fact, because she wasn't even at the reunion, and said, "Don't be trying to put me in that mess. I ain't had nothing to do with that. I didn't have absolutely nothing to do with it." So it's a whole lot going on with this situation. Everybody's still arguing about it. People are still debating about it. There are people on YouTube that, it's some disgusting individuals on YouTube, talking about, the monkey situation, who looks like a monkey, who doesn't, all of that, without knowing what the history of calling African Americans monkeys, where that comes from. It is just interesting. Then I did catch a teensy bit of Evelyn on Jason Lee's podcast, and she was saying she didn't say she was Afro-Latina, and she said something about blacks. She said blacks think some, and I'm like, well, if you black, how you gonna call people blacks? So you have to go watch it. It's not even worth it. Like, at the end of the day, we've already made our assessment of the situation. Me personally, I'm not a basketball fan. I'm not a fan of either one of these ladies, but I can call it how I see it. It does appear that somebody is getting the short end of the stick, based on their color, based on their appearance, based on their Afrocentric features, while someone else who people feel is beautiful, pretty, is getting light skin privilege, because she's been the star of the show so long. And even though she's been violent, we've seen her get violent on the screen. She's not a liability as opposed to OG, where she speaks violently. She says she gonna kill you, but we've never seen her get violent. So there's that. You said OG needs to play football. Anyone can get on Jason, whatever. Y'all so funny. There is such a hate for black women in America. I know. Colorism is beyond BB basketball wives. It is HTHTV, and that's why I've been speaking on it for so long, and it just gets so draining. And I almost want to just like, okay, I just want to sit it out. I just want to sit it out, because it feels like no matter what I say, how I say it, how I point it out, what I tell y'all to look at, y'all are still, it's still some younger people, because I feel like the older people pretty much know. The older people, I think y'all pretty much have sense. I think it's the 20 somethings, they kind of like they don't understand, or they don't see, I don't get it, because it's such a roast and gag culture that they rather sit around and call each other gorillas than call it out for what it is. Just my humble opinion. But I'd love to hear from you guys. Please, please, please call in. Voice your thoughts on the topic. Just Lovely has put the number in the chat, 718-362-6360. Pin number 9427819. Hold on, I'm calling in. You said colorism, racism, or preference. I think colorism. Hold on. Let me. No, I can't do but one thing at a time.
lucky situation.
Uh-oh. I think my, hold on, you guys. I think no, it's on. I thought it was dead. Hold on. I just want to make sure I'm connected to the speaker. Hold on. Okay. Ooh, y'all got in here quick. 8648. Hello. Can you hear me? Maybe not. Hold on. Audio. JBL. Turn it up. 8648. 8648. 8648.
Hello?
Hi. Hi.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hey, this is New York. Girl, you look so beautiful. Girl, I had no idea you was coming live tonight.
Oh, I had to pop up. I never schedule it. I just like to pop up.
Yes. Well, I did want to mention, talk about the Contagious situation.
Okay.
And I also wanted to talk about something else that's really concerning me.
Okay.
So I'll talk about that first, and I'll talk about Contagia later. Beyonce.
How you gonna bring up Beyonce? Beyonce wasn't even in it.
Her.
Beyonce wasn't even in this tonight. Okay, go ahead.
No, I know, and I know that so many people are scared to talk about her, but something is happening.
Ooh.
She looks totally different.
How she look different? Hello? Did the phone go dead? What is going on? Hello? It's not my...
Hello?
Yes, what's going on with your phone, girl?
Girl, I don't know what the hell is going on with my line. Girl,
that was Beyonce telling you to leave her out of this.
Obama phone.
Somebody was telling Beyonce was telling you to leave her out of it.
Girl, you know it's hard to beehive and attack my shit. But I just wanted to say, because I actually ran into her in California last week, and there has been some talk online about, she's been looking kind of off, she's been looking weird. Things have started to crack on her face. She looks sad, she looks lost. Something has taken over her face, and I know that, she's a mother of 3, but all of her pictures on her Instagram are highly photoshopped. If you look at some of the red carpet photos of her at the Lion King premiere, for example, that have not been retouched.
Okay. Well, what do you think is happening? I'm hanging up, New York, till you get that. I need you to go pay your phone bill and call me back. Hello? Okay, on to the next. 3343. Hello? Is it my phone or your phone?
Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
I guess it's not my phone. I'm like, what is going on? Hey. Hi, Andrea.
How are you doing tonight, girl?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good, but I'm still looking for that Married to Medicine review, okay? Because I DM you.
First, I got to watch Married to Medicine.
I digress. Okay, so number one, King and Nene. Girl, really needs a bully. You're not bully everybody on the show. Go sit down. Mark, he should have said you was a pension whore. It's about damn time, because you are. And nobody believed that Mark and you was really married. You paid his taxes off. You got the baby you wanted. Now, let's go away and sit down somewhere, okay? And leave Nene alone, because she's the queen bee of the show. Because she wants that. Okay? Okay, the next topic, who was these people? Okay, Now, Usher, I did believe he paid the homegirl off to go away and this is going away. Give us some money and just go away. He wanted to get rid of this situation. Okay, and what else we talk about?
Usher new girlfriend, Portia, March Dimes, Cynthia getting married.
So cute, Marsha died. I like that for Portia. I like that. Okay, and Mike and Cynthia, girl, we can digress from making them because I don't really care about them. We don't even wedding special. I just don't give a damn. Okay, because they're boring on TV to me. Now back to basketball wives, what I really want to call for. Okay, I did see Evelyn's interview with Jason Lee. Jason Lee is a colorist too, okay? He don't like dark-skinned people. I'm just telling you, let you know, he likes Puerto Rican and Dominican people. He don't like black people, dark-skinned black people, okay? He did say OG was not attractive to him.
How you know what he like?
Huh?
How you know what he like?
He said it on his show. He said he likes Dominican, Puerto Rican people. He don't like dark-skinned people. He said it on his show. I watched him. That's why I know what he said.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's what he said. And honestly, I appreciate Jason Lee just saying that about OG's not attractive. What's attractive to him and what's attractive to us? Everybody got beauty in their own eye, okay? I think OG's a beautiful girl.
You know what, Andrea? My problem is, why are there so many men coming forward, especially these gay men? Don't get me started on that. A lot of these gay contributors on YouTube especially are first to call OG ugly and say that she's unattractive and unappealing when they don't even like women anyway. So how is she unattractive and unappealing to you? But anyway, I digress. Go ahead.
I was confused about that too. If I say something, people be saying, Andrea, you're homophobic. But I ain't homophobic. I'm just sick and tired of they talking. Stop talking. How about that? Because you don't even like it. You don't even like women. You like men. It's okay, baby. We're good with that. But you could be saying, she ain't pretty and she ain't this. Because you don't like women. I'm confused. But they think it is okay to say that. And I was like, really appalled. But I want OG to sit down with somebody. I'm going to be DMing her something because we want to hear her voice. I'm sick of Evelyn. I'm sick of Jason. I'm sick of Shawnee. I want to hear from OG. And the word on the street is they fired OG and bringing Brian Scott's ex-wife on the show. I don't want to see her either. How about that? I digress. I'll let the other caller call in, but I love you and you take care. Okay?
All right. Thank you, Andrea. Always a pleasure. Woo! Neither one of them is ugly. Exactly, Anita. Neither one of them is ugly. And that I just don't understand it because everybody has their own unique appearance. Like some people call Evelyn ugly. That's why I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Both of these women are great. Like, and with or without makeup, they are fine. They put on makeup, they look even better. So I'm just sitting here like, why are y'all sitting here and dissecting these women? Anyway, I digress. Caller 4929. Hello.
Hello. Hey, Michelle.
Hey. Who am I speaking with?
It's Wendy from Colorado.
Hi. You said Wendy?
Yes. I've called before. You might not remember. You
have
so many callers.
Hey, Wendy. How you doing? Nice to hear from you again.
Yes. I love those glasses, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay. So I want to touch on the OG controversy with Evelyn. I've seen the reunion. And I was highly disappointed. It was just a lot of that double standards, hypocrisy. Sonny is really pushing this narrative that she's aggressive, that she's problematic. And I just think it's absolutely disgusting. And
I don't like
one thing that was disturbing. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, I just said I don't like it either. Go ahead.
Okay, so one thing that I did notice during the reunion, when OG had the chance to say her piece, she did mention colorism. And, of course, they were like, oh, Malaysia, Jennifer, Kristen, do you guys feel some type of way? You guys are dark-skinned. But Shawnee failed to realize, and I actually researched this because I was, trying to get smart on this stuff. There's an actual term that describes what's going on with OG, and it's called racial phenotypic bias.
Mm-hmm.
Like psychologists have wrote articles about it, and it really boils down to discriminating against people based on facial features, particularly Afrocentric features.
Yep.
So the previews that I see next week, you know, Sonny's supposed to sit down with Mark to talk about colorism. I feel like he's going to miss the mark, no pun intended. He's not going to ask her the hard questions. He's not going to get to the bottom of what's really going on.
Of course not.
It's just basically it's a PR stunt for Sonny. Because season 9 has already been green-lighted. And, you know, OG's not coming back.
Right.
So it's frustrating. And if you notice, like, when it comes to Basketball Wives, there's a lot of elitism on there, too. So it's a combination of different things with OG. They just feel like, based on how she looks, she's not on their caliber. They talk about her clothes. You know, they say she wears fake labels, this, that, and the third. It's just a combination of everything, but I think the core central theme is the fact that she is a dark-skinned woman with Afrocentric features, and she doesn't fit the typical basketball white.
You're right. You're right. And they're treating her differently than they're treating someone else who has proven to have violent tendencies. And that's the point I want to make, is that Evelyn has often did violent things, and not once have they said she's a liability and she shouldn't sit on this couch. And so therein lies the problem, in my opinion.
Right. And if Nostradamus had a brain, she could understand what's really going on, but she doesn't. So it's just frustrating.
Yeah.
But okay, so one last thing. So this whole Kenya and Nene thing, like, I just get so irritated with Kenya. I feel like she uses every moment to, like, continue to just fuel this whole feud between, you know, her and Nene.
Well, she has to. She has to, because without it, she doesn't have it. What else does she have?
That's true. So, I mean, I don't know. I just hope eventually in the future they can just put this thing to rest. You know, this back and forth has been going on for years. It just doesn't seem to ever end between she and Nene. I mean, Kenya is delusional. She claims that Nene is intimidated by her. I don't think that's the thing. I think Nene just sees her bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, she knows that, you know, you haven't been in the industry for years. You're not really a legitimate actress. So this is your opportunity. You know, this is your acting opportunity. And, you know, Nene doesn't want to be part of your cast. So
Right.
that's how I look at it.
Right. I get that, too. She calls her out on her bullshit, and Kenya just, you know, gets upset at it. You know what I mean? And then feels attacked. Everybody's bullying her because they calling her out. But what about all the things you have done throughout the years? All the people you have called out. You know, she was like on Phaedra's back. She was on Portia's back, calling her husband gay. She did so many other things to so many other women. Remember what she did to Kim Fields? She's done so much, but now all of a sudden she's being bullied? Really?
Yeah. So we'll see how she spins this narrative with Mark. I'm sure she's going to say something about him, you know, being bisexual or something.
Yeah, probably.
You know, just to make her feel better.
Probably. We'll see what happens.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for your input,
Okay.
Wendy. I appreciate you calling.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Take care.
Goodbye.
Bye.
You said Kenya was very nasty towards Kim Fields. She really was. She was. Kenya should have been fired after Kim Fields. Okay, C. Patterson. C. Patterson, what was I slipping about? You said I was slipping, and I missed that comment. I don't know what. I missed something. I can't see. I can't see. I've been looking, but I can't see. 6578. You're on the line.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle. How are you?
Hi, Chris.
Hey, you recognize me still?
Yes, I do. You haven't called in a minute. How you been?
I know. I've been good. I've been so busy, like, with work, like everything work. I was out of town this past weekend, celebrating and doing some different things. But I caught you on other nights. So I wanted to call in.
Oh, thank you for calling in.
So, was that New York who called in earlier as the first caller?
Yes, that was New York with her Obama phone, and it kept going off. I don't know what was going on.
She like Kai not paying the bills.
She had me thinking. She had me thinking something was wrong with my phone. I was like, "What's going on?"
Now you know that man is crazy. So you know how to throw a little shade. But the topic. Let's see if a few of them. Where do I want to start?
Oh, start anywhere, child. We talked about Basketball Wives. We talked about Usher. We talked about Housewives stuff. What didn't we?
We'll start with Housewives, since that's what we talked about a lot of times on your channel. You don't like Sagittarius?
Who?
Because somebody said something about she's a Sagittarius in your comments, and you were like, those Sagittarius.
Oh, no. Somebody said that Evelyn was a Sagittarius, and Kenya is too. And I was like, oh, those Sagittarius. I was just linking them two together. Not all Sagittarius.
Nene's a Sagittarius, and Evelyn's a Sagittarius. Kenya is an Aquarius.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, so as far as the show, I mean, Nene can do a lot of times, but we all know Kenya's messy, and literally her life revolves around her causing drama on this show. That's all she has going on. She doesn't have any legit business. I mean, she has a hair thing coming out, so maybe if she finally spends her time working on that, instead of picking beef with people, maybe she could finally own something. But what she does to stay relevant is cause issues on the show. So that's first off to that. The season's looking like it's going to be interesting. They said Kenya had beef with Eva at first. Now they're cool. So I think that's going to be interesting to see how that all plays out. Mm-hmm. Candy's probably still going to be boring, crying, doing what she does. I'm glad Shamari's not there. Don't really know what to expect.
What about Cynthia? What about Cynthia and her? What about Cynthia and her wedding?
Oh, okay. You know what? I saw a lot of people putting two saying that they didn't want to see it, but I'm actually kind of interested. Like, if she could get that sister of hers to start up some drama, mm-hmm. I'd be interested in that. I mean, I don't know if it's for real or not, but for some reason my interest is peaked a little, so I can't lie.
Yeah, I want Peter to come and shake things up.
You said what now?
I want Peter to come and shake things up.
Oh, you want Peter? Yeah, that'd be really interesting. But honestly, Peter got on my nerves when he was on the show. He always in somebody's business, but it's reality TV, so you're supposed to have something going on. Let's see. So that's kind of what I have to say about the Housewives.
Are you on Instagram?
Right now?
No, just in general. Are you on Instagram?
You know I'm not active, but remember I messaged you?
I don't know, child. So many people message me. But I was just saying, what do you feel about the changes that Instagram made as far as removing the followers tab? I talked about that earlier today, too.
Now I can find like all the nasty stuff I want to go on there and look at. But no, I'm playing, but I mean a little bit. But now you can do what you want to do on Instagram without people looking at it. It's like, I mean, I don't really know the point of seeing what everyone's liking or following anyways.
Because you get to see if your boyfriend or if your crush is liking a girl's picture too much, you know that they together. Or
well, I guess you're thinking from the side of the person who's getting played. See, I'm going to be the one out there doing my thing, so I'm kind of cool with it.
Okay, my bad. But I get what you're saying, and that's how I feel too. That I'm like, damn, now I can get back on Instagram, because that was why I got off, because I got tired of being stalked.
Right, you can you can, if you want to now, like all them shady comments, pictures and everybody talking about that. I mean, dirty.
Yes, I sure can.
So you can, it's ragged area. So he's just like his mom. He couldn't even bear her after she died. And then he wanted to talk about you. She was the one thinking. But sitting above ground that long. But moving
read.
on. So, huh?
I said read. What okay. Read.
You know I will. And then that nasty hoe and that tongue she raised. But other than that. And then, talking about moms, let's get on to Armand Wiggins.
Go ahead.
He has the nerve to talk about OG looking like a monkey, but honestly, they have the same feature, so she looks like the monkey that he does too. And his mother, I mean, she looks a lot more like an OG than an Evelyn Lozada because he's posted her before. So what's he even talking about?
Look, I already talked about him in the last live. If everybody keep coming to me wanting me to drag him, it ain't nothing to drag. He's a drag in himself. Like, if you look at him, he's a drag.
Exactly.
So look,
and he's not that bright, just like Tasha. She's not that bright.
That's
either.
why people watch him to laugh at him.
Work.
That is exactly why people watch him, to laugh at him, and that is exactly why people think I'm boring. So, you know, it's all good. Like, I was like, just watch it for entertainment value, because you know what he thinks of y'all.
But you don't believe what they say.
Exactly.
You know, they're good for the moment, but they're not going to be a trusted source that stays around because they can't get the stories right. And OG, it's terrible what she's been going through, but what I admire about her, which is kind of similar to you really, is the strength, because if you watch the show, and I heard you say the other night that you were trying to catch up on it and it was boring. I didn't even watch the season. I went back to see what everyone was talking about, and I just watched the last 2 episodes, and in those episodes, did you see the last 2?
Yes,
you get everything.
I think
they really summed up everything you needed to know, and those are like the most action-packed episodes they had this season.
And and like they didn't invite her to the final dinner in Costa Rica and all of that. Like I understand. Like how are y'all mad at her and she wasn't fighting? It was Evelyn patting her vagina and grinding and saying all this stuff and running up behind people and doing all this stuff. But yet they didn't they wanted to keep her apart from everybody. So it was interesting.
Right, and when they showed, on Instagram, the unedited clip, Evelyn actually ran up with a bamboo stick and, was swinging it towards CC, and then OG just swinging her in the bushes. Mm-hmm. I mean, Evelyn threw the first thing, and what's similar to me about the two of you is that you and OG are both strong Black women, and what I love about both of you guys also is they're very intelligent. Like, people try to put you in a corner, and you see how they did her, and, you both... I think if you just tell the truth, I mean, you see you say what you see, and it can get you hated by a lot of people. But you see, they're all picking on OG, but OG is right. They are being colorist from the things they're saying. They are picking on her and Cece.
Right.
So, but she's a smart woman like you, and she seems to be able to handle herself, which is what I love. And I think it's unfortunate that she's not going to be on the show. But hopefully she finds some sort of way to maintain, all this attention she's getting, because I'd like to see more of her.
I would too. I'm sure she will.
And Jason Lee, he's nobody. He said he doesn't know who OG is, but you don't have to know who she is. There's a lot of people who can relate to her and see themselves in her shoes.
Exactly.
So people are going to have a problem with it. Who are you, Jason Lee? You're not even a real blogger.
He's not.
Take other people's receipts, posts, and you're just basically a YouTuber who puts their name on a blog. No real A-listers, B-listers, C-listers want to be associated with you, sir. And he took his own purpose.
And look, I'll tell y'all about my experience with Jason Lee on my Patreon. So if you're not on the Patreon, we're going to have a Patreon after party later tonight, and I got stories about Jason Lee. Personal stories I can talk about.
Okay. Oh, and you know what? I think I heard him shout your name out one time, but I know he did an interview with that prostitute, porn star, wide booty,
He shouted my name out for what? What he shouted me out for? And be backstabbing me in the back and not thinking it's gonna get back to me.
That's how he does.
Mm-hmm. Trust
me. He's just like Alexander Rogers.
Trust me. I'm the type, when I hear something, if somebody come and tell me what you did, I just treat you differently. I know how to handle you now. I'm never going to tell you what happened, what was said, or nothing. I'm just going to sit back and watch, and I don't take people's word. The person I trust told me, something that he did or whatever, trying to block an opportunity for me. So ever since then, I just kind of I see you. I understand what you're about, so.
Exactly, and he's trashy, so... And really, he's just no different than a lot of, a Tasha K or Armand Wiggins. None of them are legit. It's that they got the little attention that they do have, whatever time that's going to last. And I hope Cardi B takes Tasha K's ass, the Corey takes any little money she does have.
Whew,
And Tasha K wants to now jump on some bandwagon, but she doesn't like Jason Lee either. And talk about like she's talking about black women, but she talks about you. She's called
me a gorilla. She's called me a monkey. She's called me all kind of things. So
Right.
I mean, now she's just she
as well.
panders to her audience the same way as Armand does, because she mentored him. And like I told y'all before, she's very male identified. So she sits there and talks about people's vaginas. She talks about all the stuff that she talks about. It is what it is, but I just sit back and watch, and I keep telling people to keep their eyes open. Just pay attention. That's all I ask.
Right, and for all we know, she could be a lesbian because that her husband dealt with two different dudes every different day. So they both live their own lives, I guess. But that's some other tea. So there's some people online talking about they know dudes her husband done messed with him, like Lord mercy. And then there was some woman talking about she messed with Tasha K. So I believe the people. I never believe what Tasha said. And then what was the last one? Usher, right? Wasn't that the only other?
Yes, Usher and his new girl, and the settlement.
Okay, so to start with my opinions on that, I mean, really, you got to be at least 70 years old to even date Usher, because you see every woman he messed with is his mama's age. Like, do you peep that for the most part? He went to Chili, who was older. Then he married the lady that he slept with, the bridesmaid. She was older.
But this new girl, she in her 30s. She a youngster.
I couldn't tell. She got wrinkles under her eyes. But I mean, he really doesn't have a type. He'll deal with the old ladies. He'll deal with, I guess, the 30-year-old. He'll deal with Quantasia. The dude was they had men talking about he was sleeping with him, but I believe he paid Quantasia, because why did they end so quietly, and how does she now have this money?
Right. Yeah, we all know he cut the check, child. He cut the check. So I mean, he's not gonna cut it for no reason. I believe something went on. They say Quantasia had the receipts, the dates, the times. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, if she decided to drop it on her own, just because, like, maybe, they caught her in a lie or something. If that was the case, him being the superstar that he is, wouldn't he have sued her for tarnishing his reputation?
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, if you lied on me and you filed this lawsuit, and then all of a sudden you take it back, oops, I'm not filing no more. I'll sue you once you dismissed it, so that I can, recoup all the legal fees that I've spent thus far defending myself. So because he didn't do that, that's already giving me settlement teas.
He needs to go mess with Junkie Dineva or Justin James so they can get some money to finally pay for their medical treatment. They've been struggling.
I'm not. All right. Well, thank you so much, Chris, for your call. I appreciate you so much.
No problem. Bye, Michelle. Love you lots.
Right. Love you too.
For the rest of the show.
Bye. Oh my God, y'all so petty. Y'all are so petty. Hello, 6718. Hello.
Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Michelle, it's Von Zipper.
Hi, Von Zipper. How are you?
I'm good. It's a lot of news you're reporting today. I don't know which two I can...
Just pick.
Which two I want to talk about. Well, let's talk about Kenya Moore.
All right, Kenya Moore.
Did you see... They said that Nene said that she's the thirstiest person she's ever met.
And I believe
hope that's totally true.
I totally believe
Isn't that just the funniest thing to say to someone on camera? I think that's awesome. That sums her up in a matter of words.
But imagine if your own husband called you an attention whore on camera. How would you feel?
Yeah, but he didn't have to say it. I think the kind of joke's on him with that, because the look on his face in the live in the car said it anyway. Like, you know how you say it's not what you say, it's what you don't say. And all the pictures, his face was saying that. Like, Mark Daly, his posture and facial expressions and the way he stands in the pictures with her is like, it says that. Like, you don't need to say it. Just keep taking pictures with her.
Right.
He looks like, okay, you cutting checks today,
right.
tomorrow. Like,
is it time to go yet? Am I off the clock?
That's the look on his face. Like, I got taxes to pay, girl, and you do too.
Right. And like, just watch the video that I always, refer to video where they were like supposed to be working on the baby shower invites. And he was just so, like, outdone, like, talking about his grandmother should be in it. Like, she wanted everybody in it. She wanted her baby pictures in it. And he just looked amazed and astonished. So, and it was just so uncomfortable to watch. So, when you see them together, like, I can only imagine how it's going to be on the screen.
I love that because she's like, what is your mom's name? I have dated somebody for 60 days, and I knew their mom's name. Didn't meet them, but I knew their mom's name. It's like, girl, you married to somebody, you don't even know what his mom's name is. Like,
did she ever even meet his parents, remember? She said she hadn't met his parents at first. I'm like, I don't think she ever did.
Yeah, she never met him. She said that. Yeah, she just, I also think I think that, I feel like somebody is saying, Kenya, your days is numbered. You need to, ratchet it up a little bit. I feel like that's what's happened in the last few weeks because she going back to that same old one step. But
well, she has to.
We'll see how the ratings do.
Yeah, she needs
men lie,
this.
Women's lie, numbers don't.
Yeah, and what's crazy is she knows now that she has gotten, that they got rid of her for a whole season, that wasn't her choice. So now she knows that they're serious. Like, if you don't deliver, you get the boot. So now she gonna deliver.
Yeah, and that's why she did it, though. And I don't think people understand the optics behind that. Mm-hmm. They didn't not pick up Kenya Moore for season 11 because of what she did. Mm-hmm. They were setting the standard for everyone else, letting you know we cut the checks, we're the boss. Yep. That's truly what they did. They were like, because but everyone, honestly, I think season 5 they did that when Kim was leaving early and stuff. Uh-huh. Everybody was like, well, Kim leaves early.
They've done it to Kim. They've done it to
Nene. Get her up out of there.
You don't remember when they did it to Nene? Yeah, then they brought her back at the end of the season when she came to Jamaica or whatever. Like, they've done it to her. So yeah. I'm like, nobody is above reproach at the end of the day. Like, anybody can get it. So, bravo. Which is true, though, but they need to exercise that with Cynthia and Candy. You got that right.
Not just saying. Just saying.
You got that right.
Let's slap them on the wrist real quick. But I think the only reason why they haven't is because I would blame the replacements before I would blame Cynthia and, this wedding on 10/10/20. Conveniently planned in the last month they filmed. That's a Kenya Moore stunt. Mm-hmm. She's been around Kenya for a little too long. Mm-hmm. But, hey, I wish her best on that. And while we're on that, let's talk about basketball-wise, because I feel like they're doing the same thing that, a Kenya Moore-type person will do. Uh-huh. They know that somebody on that – out of all of those girls, everybody can't come back next year. Mm-hmm. That's what it just came down to. They just picked the easiest target. It's like, who can I go after – and the aftershock won't be so much. They're just punks. They just picked on her, but they knew she didn't have any allies that meant something. And I think it's so unfair to have a cast member on the show who is either a creator or executive producer, even though Shawnee doesn't have any real power. It's just a vanity title. Mm-hmm. I don't think she should be on the show because that's what, Evelyn is protected by that. Mm-hmm. It's kind of, I don't like that he did it. I like Mariah Huck, but I don't like the fact that she can be on there too. That, just to have that, I don't think you should be able to do both. No, they're not going to get rid of Evelyn no matter what. She could strike the executive producer in the face and still have a job. They're not going to get rid of her, and she knows it.
Yeah.
So, that's what they did. I think that whole other stage thing, it was just so whack.
It was. So whack. I didn't understand, but
The last thing before I go, okay. I have one thing for you. I know you probably didn't see it. Razby did a Breakfast Club interview, and I thought about you.
Oh, did I see it? I saw it. I may not have watched the whole thing, but yeah, he's yeah. I just want him to be vindicated because trust me, he ain't lying about nothing he said.
Yeah, but the route that he's going is he's just like whatever because like he knows he's like if he continues to talk about it, he's like it's gonna mess up him financially. So that's essentially like he was like. You know, he kind of just ignored. They were like, so, you know, you had those allegations. He was like, yeah.
But you got to think that's his cousin. That's his cousin. So it's a lot of it's a lot of family stuff involved in that too. So, you know, not to say that he's right or wrong in the way he's handling it, but he's never said that it was untrue. You know what I'm saying? Besides the fact when they pressured him to say it. After that, he pretty much was like, you know, he was pressured to say it. It's true. When I met him last year at One Music Fest, he told me it was true. So, you know, I just sit back and watch. Yeah. It's not my battle.
Yeah, I believe it too. I just suck, but I know personally, like he was contracted for like Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and then when like Marcus Houston and Chris Stokes came to the show, he was like, "No, y'all not gonna do this to me," and he quit. So like he's not even on a single episode. They were wow. He was like, "I'm not doing it."
Wow.
So you know that sucks for him. But,
it does.
All right, nice talking to you.
Well, thank you so much for calling, Von Zipper. I appreciate you.
All right, have a good night.
All right, you too. Oh, how many calls I got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh my God, I have so many calls. You know, I'm trying to decide. I guess I can. I'm way over. Hold on. I'm going to take these calls, but they're not going to be long. Y'all have to make it quick. Make it quick. Anonymous, you on the line.
Hey, girl.
Hey.
I wanted to finish my conversation about Beyonce.
Okay, go ahead. Quickly.
Okay, so as I was saying earlier, I'm going to be really, really quick. She is looking so just distorted now. I don't know what's happening with her. I remember feeling this way. Of course, I'm not old enough to be, you know, to have been around when Whitney Houston was at her peak. But, I mean, she's giving me Whitney Houston vibes, you know, like crack era. So, I'm really concerned about her. And I'm hoping that you can make a video where you compare and contrast her IG photos versus the photos that the paparazzi takes of her, because she is severely edited on her Instagram.
Well, everybody's IG photos look different. Like, we gonna put our best pictures up. We gonna edit them.
Hers are markedly different.
Oh, okay.
Hers are like totally different. Like from, you know, Instagram versus, you know, red carpet appearances. And I just wanted to say that. That's pretty much the only thing that I wanted to say tonight.
Okay.
I know you got other callers.
Well, I appreciate you as
always.
But
do a video on that. Leave Beyonce. Something is happening.
Leave Beyonce alone. Oh my God.
She's not aging normally. Well, you know, light-skinned people and white people don't age right anyway.
You're such a colorist. Oh my God, you're such a colorist. But thank you so much, New York. I appreciate you.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh, y'all are so petty. Caller 1151. Hello.
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, Noir King. What is up?
What's going on? I just
I know you've been holding for a long time. You probably forgot what you had to say, didn't
you? Well, I'm liking, how do you like the new Kenya? That body looking good after the baby.
Who?
Kenya.
Oh, she does. She looks very good. She looks very nice.
She looks good. Yeah, she's beautiful. Okay, and I want to say about the basketball wife, the Evelyn.
Okay. Who is this?
I'm thinking this is Charles.
Joe. Okay, no, I'm sorry. I thought you were somebody else. Okay, go ahead, Joe.
Oh, so the Evelyn, I'm I'm thinking us as well. Some black people, I think we're just so sensitive nowadays. People can't say anything about black people, and they just take it and run with it.
Really? You think that's what it is?
I think so, because we the first ones to be talking about everybody else. Oh, I'm not going to that cracker house. I'm not doing this. So, we
said
talk about
that?
everybody, but nobody can talk about us.
I've never said
Nobody
that.
can talk about us. You never said that. You never talked about it.
Never, ever.
You never even talked about a black person?
I mean, I talk about everybody. I'm a gossip blogger, but I don't necessarily.
Exactly.
But I also
everybody.
have been a victim of colorism. I can also, as a black woman, relate when there is clearly an unequal distribution of of the situation when it comes to fairness. Like, look at what's happening with Evelyn and OG. You don't think
you are a beautiful black woman?
Thank you. But you don't see there's a issue with Evelyn OG? Like, if both of them are violent, one of them has proven to be violent and one of them has only spoken of being violent, why is it that the one who has proven to be violent gets a pass?
It's like me. If I'm on a reality show with Mike Tyson, if he even look at me funny, I'm going to be like, oh no, she's a football player. She is a football player. Evelyn is not no
She
football
is a
player.
lingerie football player. Evelyn could have been a lingerie football player. They are not football players. It is not that deep. So people keep talking about football players like she really out there playing football with the Falcons or something. That is not that deep.
And then another thing about us is the Africans, like OG, don't even like us. They discuss about black people.
But that doesn't negate color. There's colorism in Africa.
And Africans.
Okay.
Now I'm from Brooklyn, and I've been raised with Puerto Ricans and Jamaicans. But
so you never come across any Puerto Ricans or Jamaicans who feel some kind of way about you and your dark skin?
Yeah, and
how do you feel about them using the N-word? Do you feel okay with them using the N-word?
No, because I don't even like to use it, so I don't like nobody using it.
But Evelyn uses the N-word. Is that okay?
I don't even like black people using it. It's not okay for nobody, period.
Okay. You have a right.
You want to agree?
Well, I feel like black people took the word. Black people took the word and flipped it. Like white people used it as a hurtful term. Black people took it and put it in rap songs and danced to it. It's a difference. It has a difference.
If a Puerto Rican person say it, would it be? Is it flipping it?
No, it's not. In my opinion, it's not.
Jesus, that's crazy. And since we on this black topic, why we not mad at the beauty shops?
Who is we?
Because black people spend billions and billions of dollars, and the Chinese don't even like us.
Why you can't? What you be buying from the beauty supply store? What do you be buying for the? What you buy from the beauty supply?
Huh?
You saying we? What you be buying from the beauty supply store?
My wave cat grease.
So you admit you go in there. So why you still going in the beauty supply?
Yeah.
Why are you still going in the beauty supply?
$5. Huh?
I can't. Okay. I'm drained. I don't even know what to say. All right, bye. Oh my God, it's too many calls on the line. I don't even know what to say. What y'all think? Should I take the rest of these calls? What you think? What do you think? What do you think I should do? You said next caller, he get his bundles. Time to go over to Patreon. Noir must have not. That wasn't Noir. I had to take that back, Kendra. That wasn't Noir. I mistakenly. You said, yep, take them. Yes, take them. Child. Midnight chat. Okay. You've been on hold for 44 minutes. What's your last four, Robert? What's your last four? Let me see. 7850. Hello.
Hello. If you want me to, I can save it for Patreon.
No, we can continue. No. We can continue. No, I'm good.
Okay. So I'll make it quick, concise, but thorough. So let's talk first about Portia. Why do you think that Eva, Yvonne, and wasn't it a third one not there?
Eva, Yvonne, Shamia or Shamari?
Yeah, Shamari's not part of the cast. I think it was just those two then. So yeah, Eva and Yvonne didn't go. Do you think that they weren't invited or they had a previously scheduled
Eva just had a
event?
baby. Eva not going nowhere right now. She literally just had a baby a week ago. And Yvonne, I'm not sure. I was actually supposed to have lunch with Yvonne yesterday, and she want a rain check, so we going Sunday. So I'm gonna catch up with her and find out. But it's some things going on with Yvonne too, and she actually had an event, and I don't know if she mad at everybody and just sitting stuff out because they didn't come to her event or what. But Yvonne had an event for like the launch of her clothing line a couple of weeks ago, and she told me. Never mind. She had an event and nobody came. So I'm just trying to figure out, what's going on, if anything's going on, So, yeah.
Gotcha. About Cynthia Bailey, I guess I'm in the minority. I feel like after Cynthia's first wedding to Peter on the Real Housewives of Atlanta in that museum with that purple elegant dress, I would watch Cynthia get married every Sunday if I could, because she does weddings the way high fashion top models do weddings. And I think we would be depriving ourselves of that beauty. And so I think that my hunch is, and you have the PhD in RHOA, I have the master's. So I don't think that wedding is going to be in October, because if it does go through, Bravo is going to want to capitalize on that. And so I either see her getting a spinoff, like you said, or something happening and her either moving the wedding back to accommodate season 13 filming, or moving it up to accommodate filming. So I think.
But if it's 10, 10, 20, it would kind of coincide with season 13, because like they're filming. Because today,
but wouldn't that be like the start of it? Would they still be filming in October?
Yeah, they're still filming now.
They would. Yeah. Okay. No. Listen, I'm tired. You're right.
Yeah.
I've been overwhelmed. So I was like, wait. Yeah, because they stopped. They literally stopped October, November, and then they premiere in November, right? That's how it usually is. So yeah, around Halloween. So and the wedding will be before Halloween. So yeah, that would be the perfect sort of finale. Now on to Basketball Wives. I'll save the good tea for Patreon. But what I will say is that Shawnee and Mark Lamont Hill are going to get dragged next week, because you can't have a perpetrator of a societal ill actually doing damage control. Shawnee is the one being accused of colorist behavior. Why would Mark Lamont Hill sit down with Shawnee and in order to run interference? We already know season 9 has been greenlit. But this whole, it reminds me of like when Basketball Wives Miami was on the air, and there was a petition to get Evelyn off the show because her behavior had just become unpalatable to the audience. She was literally trying to fight in every scene. And so Shawnee ran to her pastor and was like, I don't know what we're going to do. Some things have to change. That's what this feels like. But I'm just not understanding why Viacom, VH1, and Shed Media are still acting like Shawnee has some control, because she doesn't. We just know for a fact she couldn't even fire Brandy. Remember how she fired her and was like, thank you for your service, and then Brandy showed up 2 more seasons. So it's like, I'm just, at a certain point, Michelle, I feel like they are low-key shading Shawnee every time they, act like she's on the throne. And it's actually pitiful and painful to watch at this point, because it's like, she doesn't have that much power. And if she did, none of this would have happened. I know you were binge watching the show, but they literally let OG and CC refute every single negative thing Shawnee said about them. If Shawnee had that much power, she wouldn't just have power in the production side. She would have power in the editing room, too. And it's clear that the production and the editing weren't on one accord, which is why I'm not going to drag this production company, because they let, OG and Cece have a fighting chance. You remember with your RHOA knowledge how some of these seasons were so skewed. Even with Kim, they allowed Kim to basically call those women the N-word and say she didn't know them anymore and walk off set, and then gave her a show.
Right.
You know what I mean? They didn't show how Kim really was refusing to film outside of her house.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, we've seen heavy-handed production in a lot of these shows, and so that's why I tell the fans, well, you can't really hate the production company too much, because the reason we're fired up is OG, unlike Jackie and Cece, is willing to say, look, you guys are treating me differently because I am African and because I have, traditional African features. So it's featureism, it is xenophobia, it is colorism, all in one. And unfortunately, a lot of people, Michelle, and you know this, like, one of the best comments I've been getting is how intelligent I am, and I feel like I can say the same about you. A lot of people don't want intelligent social commentary. They just want the fluff. And so a lot of people don't understand, like, what colorism is and what it means. And the last thing I'll say,
for me, it's almost an insult, like, because you see me one way and you hear me speak another way, and for you to say, oh, you speak so well, or oh, you're so smart, like, am I not supposed to be smart? Like, do you tell, like, it's just a sideways kind of comment to me, or a compliment to me.
No, you and I, we're definitely on parallel planes. I was actually talking to a member of the squad about that when I blew up, and she was like, Robert, you have to just take the good with the bad. And I was like, yeah, but, like, at the end of the day, what they're really saying is, you're black. I don't expect a black man to be articulate and intelligent. But on the flip side, somebody said to me, one of my best friends that I've known for years and years, she was like, Robert, a lot of people are dumb. And it's like, but you surround yourself with intelligent people. I do too. And so I think I live in this bubble where, like, I'm used to black people having PhDs. I can name 5 people in my life currently that I could pick up the phone and call, and they have, either a law degree, a PhD, they own their own nursing spa practice. So, like, I'm used to black professionals, and most of them are women who are doing the damn thing. So I'm trying to be, generous, because, like, one of my commenters said today, she was like, I live in a small town, and I'm the only black family, and so it's really nice to see that, there are intelligent black people. And so in my mind, I'm thinking, well, aren't you intelligent? So
right.
You can look at yourself in the mirror and be like, I am one. And so if I can do anything with my platform, it's to let people know, like, look, we don't compliment me on being articulate and intelligent, because that's the standard. It's not the exception around here, you know? And that's what I enjoy about your comments, and it's like, too many times people are, but then, and this is me being shady, and I'll save the rest for Patreon. But look at what's out here on YouTube, Michelle. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why they would say you and I are intelligent, because they're comparing us to what else is out there.
Right.
And if that's the case, it's like, we should be Mensa members,
Right. Well, Robert, we got a lot to talk about tonight. I think I'm going to do like a midnight tonight.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you do a midnight. All righty. Well, I will stay up. I'm about to drink some caffeine. And yeah, thank you. Now, I love you, because I was like, okay, I'm staying off for 46 minutes, and then I'm hanging out.
Well, no, I appreciate it. I'm sorry. It's a whole bunch of calls, and I don't think I'm going to get to everybody, but I do want to, to say congratulations to you, because you did that. Your hard work paid off, and, like I told y'all in the beginning of this live, Robert got 2,000 subscribers in less than 2 days. Shout out to him. I'm sorry, Biggie barking too.
Oh, no, that's fine. Biggie is part of Team Robert. So, I love me some Biggie. All right, thank you. I'm going back to the chat now.
All right, bye, Robert. Thank you.
All
right, I'm going to take like 2 or 3 calls. I didn't mean to go this long. I keep saying I'm going to be on for an hour and end up being on for 3 hours. I'm sorry. Call it 6578. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, Michelle, this is Chris. I was just listening
Oh,
to the
Chris.
line and you unmuted me.
I was like, wait a minute. This, because I was going back and up instead of going down. Okay, you already talked. Let me talk to somebody I hadn't talked to yet.
Go ahead.
All right. Thanks, Chris. Bye. All right. 4276. Hello.
Michelle. This is not Zima, girl. I've been on hold.
Zima?
That Chris got me sleepy. Everybody who talked, I'm like, oh my God. I forgot about what the hell I was, I don't know if I can talk. I forgot what the hell I was going to talk about.
I know there's like 5 other people on the line, and I keep trying. I'm sorry. I just want everybody to have their say.
These long-winded people, no tea, no shame for you people, y'all. I'm just going to be ignorant today, Okay, let me see. Congratulations to Portia. We don't care about Mark and Kenya. Maybe this is a storyline. And Eva, please don't get pregnant again, or you will be definitely off the show. What else? Who else?
Eva, Portia, the March of Dimes. I'm saving that commentary to myself. But yeah, Portia's March of Dimes advocate.
Well, I like that. I like her as a nice. She went through a lot trying to get pregnant, especially by that man Cordell. She went through a lot, and I'm glad they made her the face of the March of Dimes.
Well, all of the ladies have gone through a lot. Kenya went through a lot, too. Kenya went all the way to Barbados to get implanted with an egg and some sperm.
Kenya did not have a miscarriage report. She didn't try to, she couldn't find a man. So,
Kenya is 50.
Huh?
Kenya is 50.
No, Kenya's 50, but she didn't go through no trial and tribulation trying to have a child. She just couldn't find a man to impregnate her. But Portia had a man, and she had miscarriage with the man. And good thing, I'm not gonna say good thing she had miscarriage, but things don't happen. Things happen for a reason. She couldn't have the baby with Cordell. She moved on with this other guy, the hot dog guy.
Yep.
I gotta go there and try the hot dog. I watched the video with you and Just Lovely. I gotta go there. I gotta schedule more days in Atlanta to be with y'all. But anyway, let's get to the house. The best of wife. I know these people tired, just like I was. I was falling asleep.
All right, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right here. It's gonna be quick, y'all. We need to boycott the people who watch Basketball Wives, and Robert hit it on the spot. I want to elaborate more into the power that Shani thinks she had. But Shani did have power when it started in Miami. She had power. And what's going on, if you look at it, people who watch Basketball Wives, look at it, people are scared, on the girls on the show, they're scared to go after Shani. They're scared to say things to her, or they trying to kiss up to her just like Kristen doing. I mean, she put her own family under the bus just to get close in that group with Shani. If you look at this past season, it was a group of girls versus 3 girls. Everyone who wanted to be behind Shani and Evelyn, I'm like, what's going on? This is not entertainment to me. This is just a bully, a girls who want to be bullied towards another group of girls. I mean, I hate.
You're saying girls, but these grown ass women. These are grown. Ain't no girl
women,
in the bunch.
Women. You know what I'm talking about.
No, but I'm just saying they are so grown.
Evelyn, Malaysia, Kristen, they trying to be that group together, and then the little new girl, they're clicked together, and I just didn't like to see that. But let me tell you this right here: if OG is not returning to season 9, I think we should not watch. I think it's now time for Basketball Wives to end. Because I think she was treated unfairly on the show. I don't think, because she's on for 2 seasons. I can't remember if all the girls went to OG event, and she had like 1 or 2 events, and the girls had either something else to do. Shani, her baby birthday party. Come on, girl, you could have celebrated their birthday party on another day. And this is Basketball Wives. You don't skip it. See, it's not like the Atlanta Housewives. And I think it's time for it to need to be canceled. That's why Shani had to move the show from Miami to L.A. because it's getting boring, and it's just unfair what's going on. And I think we should boycott it. I won't be watching it.
I already boycotted it. I stopped watching Basketball Wives the first season. I haven't watched it in 10 years. I don't know what's going on. That's why I was like, what?
It's a saccadedness going on with Shani. Read Shani down. She can't have immunity. Read her down. Attack her. Not attack her physically, but attack her. She's on the show. People scared. They don't want to go for Shani.
Look, Shani, my friend. Shani, my friend on Instagram. I need to DM her and ask her.
Well, you let Shani know that I emailed her back on season 1 of Miami Basketball Wives, and I told her, Shani, you either get in the group or you get out the group and be the CEO, whatever you is on this franchise. But you can't be the boss and be on the show at the same time. Don't show your face if you don't want to get in the drama. But when people want to come and bring you the drama, you want to try to get them off the show. The people look at Kristen. Oh, I didn't mean to call you a bitch. Oh, Kristen, own it. If you think Shawnee's a bitch, call her. Don't be scared. I just hate to see that now, and I've seen it too long, and I'm done. I'm like Tammy. This is old and tired. I'm over it. So if OG don't come back, I'm definitely not watching it. And I think we need to go to petition.org and just do a petition and say it's just been unfair. You know, she's been treated unfairly on the show, and that's it. But I would not sit here and talk about it and not going to do nothing about it. Right. I'm gonna spread the word around and communicate with VH1 and Viacom, whoever else, and say we're gonna petition. We're gonna petition the show. We're not gonna watch the new season. You're gonna have a poor rating, and try to go to YouTube platform and have everyone talk about it because we saw how that girl was treated on the show. I don't think it was a colorist situation, but it was a situation that caused her to be an outcast, and she was not on that show to be an outcast. Okay, and that's all I got to say. I don't want to, hold up too much. I don't want the people to fall asleep on my conversation. So I'm gonna be on Patreon.
All right, midnight, Maxima. You better stay up. Okay. You stay up for everybody else. Bye.
I'm gonna set my alarm. I took a half a phentamine. I'm ready.
All right.
I'm ready. I'm up. So I'll be trying Patreon at 12 Eastern time. Okay.
Yes, Eastern. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm going to oh, my God. It's going over into 1:36. I'm going to take, because I know y'all been holding, and I hate when people be holding. I won't keep y'all going. I got 3 more calls. I'm going to take them. 0785. Hello.
Yes, it is me.
Who is me?
There's Charlotte from the SIP.
Yes, Charlotte from the SIP. Thank you for holding.
Oh, I don't mind holding for you, girl. I hold for an hour. No matter. I found ways to listen to it on my phone. I got it on my television. I found a way to put it on my phone and still hold at the same time.
Okay.
So but anyway, the last caller was on point. Robert was I love me some Robert. I don't know.
Are you subscribed to Robert's channel? Go subscribe to Robert's channel because Robert been breaking it down.
I am. This is my first. I'm just hearing you earlier say that he has a channel, so I'm definitely going to subscribe because I love to hear him talk.
Robert been going viral this week with his Basketball Wives review, honey. Robert is on it.
Yes. So I love every moment. I love listening to him talk about anything. But I love listening to you too. But let me just say this right here. I really had fell off of watching Basketball Wives because it was just whatever. But OG really is the reason that they're getting the ratings that they're getting. The thing that I don't like is, and I believe it is a lot of colorism. I believe it's just a lot of insecure, a lot of bras, let me not use the other word. There's a lot of bras on this show who walk around, who portray to be on a pedestal, who portray themselves to be this. Mm-hmm. But you can see the insecurity in them. You can see how really insecure they are and how simple-minded and how uneducated and how really low they think of themselves by how they treat this lady. It's bigger than just colorism. I mean, this OG is obviously, she's a very intelligent young lady, and that I do believe. You could tell by her dialogue, you could tell by the way she carries herself, but for them to, attack her and talk about, her clothes fake, they did the same thing to Tammy. They did the same. If y'all can remember, I was watching always, I watched it from the beginning. They did the same thing to Tammy. When Tammy first came on that show, until she got her bag up, she was a target. They laughed at her. They talked about food stamps. They talked about the fact she lives in the hood. They talked about the fact, all that stuff. That's why Tammy gives them pay them dust right now, because God, I believe God has a way of turning things around. Mm-hmm. He's gonna do the same thing for OG.
Yep.
But at the end of the day, what it is, OG ain't kissing their butt. She ain't kissing their asses. She ain't around here trying to be part of the clique like the rest of them. She ain't around here thirsty. She ain't showing herself to be thirsty.
I feel her on that.
It don't matter if she got a real Gucci. See, they need all of that to validate who they are. Mm-hmm. She don't need it. When you educated, just like yourself, when you educated, or when you have a certain level of confidence, and when you can hold your head up, and when you can speak, they don't like that. Mm-hmm. It don't matter what you're a black woman. They don't like that. They like, how dare you? That's the mentality they got. Right. How dare you? They got that. They got that how dare you syndrome when it comes to the women. Just like those same type of women. That's why they can't keep a man, because it's how dare you. Oh, how dare you? Evelyn want to play the thing is, I don't like her. I didn't like her even when she played that Ocho situation out. Uh-huh. She rolled Ocho and what he did to her for years. She has, for season after season after season after season. First of all, you only married 48 hours to the nigga. The man ain't
and then to sit and call him, and to even today call him her abuser, but then you got him on speed dial when you need some receipts from his Instagram DMs. It's like, wait a minute, that's your abuser, but you calling him about some bullshit? Like, to me, it shows that she's playing it up, like you said. And I
don't like right. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I don't like to see the tramp take a real situation that you claim. First of all, the man headbutted you. You wasn't in no abusive situation. You ain't lived in no abusive situation where this man has put his hands on you more than one time. You got to fight with a dude he headbutted you. That is not the same as saying you're a victim of abuse. That is not the same. That's the same thing you got to fight with a dude. A lot of us, maybe on here, that can identify. I know I can, because my first relationship was abusive. I've had many. But the thing is, it's a difference in being in an abusive relationship than marrying the dude for 48 hours and y'all get to fight in your head. But she couldn't talk about no other incident where this man has put his hand on her. Not no other incident. So where our damn abuse come from? Then the thing is, you around here talking about, you've been speaking on the dude for 3-4 seasons since the situation. You can't keep his name out your mouth. You want to brag about, really what you're trying to do is you want the females in his life to feel like you still got a hold on him, because you steady be calling his name and talk about how good of friends you are. And she did an interview when she said, when they asked her, out of all your exes, which one you think would come if you was in doubt? Chad. See, that's really to draw a wedge between whoever Chad is involved with. Mm-hmm. See, I guarantee you, if we can hear any female that Chad has been involved with since her, they'll tell you, they'll have a whole nother story when it comes to that blog. Wow. I bet she all in their business. I bet she always trying to divide him and still, basically, she's still fucking him. We know she's still sleeping with him. So she makes that obvious, or she still wants to. So the thing is, you want to paint one portrait like, I still got him on the string. But then, as soon as OG called you out and pulled a receipt out on your head, really you thought you were going to make her look bad, but you weren't expecting her to have what she had on you. So when she did it, look at her eyes. I bet that broad didn't sleep the whole trip. Her ass was up all night behind the shit. She couldn't sleep.
You heard how her voice was cracking when she was petting her pussy. Like, she was like, it's like, girl, what is going on with you? Like, who does that?
She didn't sleep. She couldn't sleep. If she was stressed. Now she feel like she one of them how dare you songs. Like, nigga, I'm this, I'm that. I'm this bad bitch. How dare you? How dare you? She one of them how dare you. Shawnee was one of those how dare you. That's why Shaq did all the shit he did on her head. Because she was a how dare you bro. They are how dare you. They think that they look, they color, they shape, they this. They think that shit is gonna keep a dude. That shit they don't keep no man. These motherfuckers gonna cheat on something that look worse than you. It don't matter about what OG look like. It don't matter. P ain't got no ass. So the bottom line is, and that's what they fail to realize, it is no eyes to it. These dudes don't care nothing about that. They'll do it just because you they don't like your attitude. Now all of a sudden you want to talk about my abuser. That man ain't your abuser. That man own body business with a whole nother relationship with somebody else. That man ain't thinking about you.
Right.
You started calling his name because you have no storyline. Wow. I don't like shunning. I hope that they boycott this show. I pray and hope that kick OG off this show. Nobody needs to watch that trash. Because the bottom line is, Shunna needs to take a note from other chick that's over the Love Hip Hop or whatever. Mona Scott. I'm not a Mona Scott fan, but you don't see Mona Scott trying to be in front of the camera. You need to figure out which one you want to be in front of the camera. You need attention too. So you want to be in front of the camera, and like everybody was saying, it's really a lot of payola. It's really a lot of favoritism. It's bias. It's everything. You know, it's discrimination. It's everything going on amongst that cast. Because if you're a director, executive producer, why in the hell are you on the cast too?
You're right.
The point is, you really get mad. You get mad with anybody when they make Evelyn look like a fool. Anybody that ain't down with y'all case, you really get mad and use your power to get them off the show because they ain't really kiss your ass. You can't get a man to kiss your butt. See, they can't get no dudes.
Look. We get it.
They can't get no dudes to kiss their ass.
We get it.
So you need a female. You use your power to get to treat these chicks like puppets and make them kiss your ass because ain't no dude trying to kiss your butt.
You right.
Malaysia,
we got it. Look. Caller. I know.
All right.
Look, I heard you loud and clear.
I don't like this.
I appreciate it. Look, we do have to do something. We'll talk about this some more at length. And look, let me get these other last two callers off the line. But I appreciate everything you said. Right. I appreciate it. All right. Bye. Woo, y'all. All right. Look, I get it. Shunny and Evelyn are two peas in a pod. She was speaking facts, Miss Rich. Let me go ahead and take these last two calls because this is getting long. Caller 8648. Hello.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes. Are you calling back New York?
I am, because Robert has been exposed. Bought his YouTube followers. Okay, I just reported his channel. Okay, I saw his purchase on Twitter. Okay, and those views that he got, he also bought those as well. And as far as, him calling himself intelligent, I don't know why he crowned himself
New York
intelligent. He
New York.
Is not intelligent.
New York.
He tries to talk like me, and I'm not here for it.
He is not trying to talk like you. You are the only person who could talk like you.
He was trying to be like me. He was not talking Caucasian until I started to talk. He wants to be me.
Okay, I can't. New York, why?
Yeah.
Why? Go buy you some YouTube followers.
Because,
I'm gonna subscribe to your channel, New York. Yeah, I'm gonna subscribe to your channel. We gonna look. We need to build up your channel, New York.
And I was highly offended. He offended me.
Okay, what part of New York you from? New York.
Syracuse.
You were supposed to say the boogie down Bronx.
Oh.
Harlem or something. Syracuse. Okay, girl.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
you real Caucasian like. Okay.
Yeah. So I just wanted to say that. So thank you for taking my call.
Oh, thank you for calling back. Good night.
Good night.
I hate all of y'all. Y'all make me sick. I can't. I cannot. This is the last call, and I know it's going to be some bullshit. Anonymous, hello.
Yeah, I have to call in on my other line because now it's time for me to get Chris together. Okay, he called me a man earlier, and I'm not here for that. I want to know why he called me a man. Why he even thinks I'm a man.
I don't know. I don't know.
I am totally
Chris is on wait. Chris still on the line.
woman.
You want to talk to Chris?
Totally. Click him in. Click that bitch into the line.
Chris.
Because I got something to say to her.
Chris.
Your mama's a bitch, oh.
Excuse me? Are you trying to address me tonight? Why did you call me a man?
Like one. We know that
Hello?
You're just, hello, can you hear me?
You barely, bitch. Your Obama phone fucked up. Barely.
Can we keep it clean?
Now get into your tea.
Can we fight clean?
You look like a man. You're still waiting for your last testicle to dry. That's why you last clean hoe.
My last testicle dropped? You mean like how your white blood cell count has dropped, bitch? Bitch, I don't have testicles.
You don't even know how to count.
Really? Bitch, no, I saw the report, honey. I saw you. You are 400. Excuse me?
Go get an AIDS test and clean your ass out, ho.
Bitch, my ass is pristine, ho. Okay, I don't have niggas run up in me.
Okay, enough. I can't. I don't know. I can't. Y'all fight. Y'all go fight on y'all own time. I can't take it no more. Whew. And they still on the phone. I gotta hang up. I'm gonna hang up on both of y'all. I'm gonna hang up. Chris, we good? We straight? I'm hanging up on both of y'all, okay?
Oh, wait. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
I'm sorry, Michelle. I didn't mean to go there on your channel. Did you take it as disrespect towards
No,
me?
I did not. That's why I was like, I'm gonna click into both of y'all and say goodbye, but I'm not gonna put y'all on both phones at the same time.
Yeah, that nasty dude, he needs to really get it together. I don't know if his wig is too tight, if he's mad because they keep sending his papers back from ICDC college. They don't want to let his dumb ass into school. Then New York wants to talk about Robert. It's like Robert got a channel, Robert got it going on just like you. What's New York doing? Nothing but calling on your show.
Ain't nothing wrong with calling in now. Don't be shading nobody for calling in now.
Huh?
I said, don't be shading nobody for calling in.
But
now.
I don't act like I'm. Well, no.
No, I get it. Robert actually doing the work, so she can't. But she just being shady. You can't take her shade for anything but shade. Don't take it personally. I wouldn't.
Oh, I don't. I'm just saying. It's all entertainment.
Okay. Well, thank you, Chris. I appreciate you.
I'm sorry, Michelle.
That's all right.
Go down your show, but I had to get that dirty little dingy tramp together.
That's all right.
Okay.
All right. Bye. New York, go to bed. Okay.
Yes. Chris is shaped like a mattress with legs. His ass and his back is one unit. His booty is shaped like a Walmart sheet cake. And as far as Robert is concerned, Robert knows that I love him. You know, I subscribe to his channel, so it was just fun shade. But I'm not here for Chris calling me a man. I will never forget that. I will never forgive him. And there will be hell to pay for eternity. Okay?
Not eternity. Okay. All right. Thank you, New York, for your call. I appreciate you. Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
Y'all crazy. I can't. I'm not going to deal with any more calls. I'm hanging up the line. Please put the Patreon link in the line. We are going on Patreon at midnight. I'm saying midnight because I need a break. I need a whole break. I need to go drink something really quickly and chill out and get mellow. And then I'm going to come back and I'm going to spill all the tea about my industry experiences with people who've been stabbing me in the back and they think I don't know it. We got a lot to talk about on Patreon. Why all the crazy people like me? Like a moth to the fire, burned by the flame. I'm sounding like Janet Jackson. You know, insects are attracted to light. That's what they say. And that's all good. It's all good. Woosah. Shout out to Chris. Shout out to New York. Those are my two faves. Shout out to Robert for his booming channel. Shout out to the squad. Hey, NMO Sucks. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, John Humphrey. Take a nap and come back at 12. I'm going to go downstairs and I'm going to watch the Jersey Shore real quick and I'm going to come back. Oh, Lord. You said that's the way love goes. Exactly, C. Patterson. I couldn't even get the damn lyrics right. I am coming back, Kendra. Don't be telling nobody what I ain't gonna do. I am coming back. I'm going to be on Patreon at midnight because I got some things to say. And we're going to do a StreamYard, maybe. If I can unhook the thing. Hold on. I be having so much, all these programs going on my computer. Let me see what this is. Oh, that's a little Atlanta sky. What does this look like? Oh, shoot. Oh, that's daytime. I need the nighttime. Hold on. Where's the nighttime? Oh, there it is. Okay. Yes, 122 likes. Don't forget to like this video on your way out. Thank you so much for hanging out with us on this Friday evening for an hour and 55 minutes. I appreciate all of you. Definitely go over to straightfromtheA.com and check out these stories that I talked about in their entirety. I talked about Cynthia Bailey and announcing her wedding date. I talked about Kenya Moore and Nene fighting. I talked about Eva posting the first picture of her son. I talked about OG and Evelyn Lozada, how Evelyn's restraining order was dismissed. I talked about Usher and his new boo. I talked about a whole bunch of stuff, but it's all on the site. Oh, and definitely Instagram. That was important. That was the first thing we talked about today was the Instagram. Get your own platform. Play around on Instagram, but definitely don't depend on it. That is my suggestion to you as the blog goddess. 12 years in the game, and I did not get here by accident. So I will see you all on Patreon tonight. Not all of you, some of you. Patreon.com. iamATLien. Bam. I'll be there at midnight. Good night. Shout out to the squad.